High resolution, I see through the cap. I plotted the course and I studied the map. My mind is a render, a heavy design. I'm crossing the border, I'm walking the line. Slow motion, the drop when the 808 hit. I'm styling on purpose, assembling the fit. Proud of the boots when I step on the throat. I'm sailing the ocean, they missing the boat. Extracting the files of a memory gone. I hustle to dusk and I grind to the dawn. The visuals popping, the colors are deep. I'm making a promise, I'm planning to keep exporting the trauma, encoding the track. Once I go forward, I never look back. A glitch in the system, anomaly born. The rose in the concrete, protecting the thorn. Render reality, blurring the lines. Sipping the chalice, inspecting the signs. Lost in the pixels, the money is real. I'm numbing the pain, I don't wanna feel. Render reality, blurring the lines. Frame after frame, I am painting the pain. Standing alone in the pouring rain. 24 frames, 24 frames, 24 frames, 24 frames, 24 frames in a second of time. Committing the hustle, committing the crime. Penning the camera, catching the angle. I cut through the web in the messy entangle. Flash on the road, yeah, we shooting for stars. Paving the streets and avoiding the bars. 24 frames, I don't blink. 24 frames, watch me lean. Focus the lens, get the aperture wide. I'm taking the wheel, I don't sit in the ride. Blowing the smoke out the panoramic roof. The bank account heavy, providing the proof. Sequencing steps in a dangerous dance. I bet on myself, they didn't wait for a chance. The timeline is crazy, I'm splicing the clip. A captain that's ready to go down with the ship. But the ship never sinks, it just flies to the moon. We dropping the project that's coming real soon. Millions of views on the platform today. I'm making them pay for the things that they say. Transition is smooth, wiping the slate. I'm early to win, they arriving too late. Capturing moments that money can't buy. I'm touching the sky, yeah, I'm aiming too high. Hold that frame, don't let it fade. One more take, watch it get made. Real ones know, we don't fold. Hit that mark, then we go gold. 24 frames in a second of time. Committing the hustle, committing the crime. Penning the camera, catching the angle. I cut through the web and the messy entangle. Flash on the road, yeah, we shooting for stars. Paving the streets and avoiding the bars. 24 frames, I don't blink. 24 frames, yeah, I came up quick with a cold hard drive. Kept the same grain when I caught that jive. Every shot clean, every move precise. I've been paid in full for a risky life. Top of the hour, they copying style. I've been this way for a long, long while. No stun, double here, I do my own run. Turn a long night into a bright sun. Pockets talk loud when I step in the room. You can hear that weight from across the boom. Every loss turn into a sharper cut. Every closed door let the pressure up. Now the whole thing shake when I press that plate. And the weak talk small when I move this way. If you chase that frame, better keep that pace. Cause I don't miss once when I see that face. Freeze that second, catch that glow. One clean motion, let it show. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the prize. One last shot, then we rise. 24 frames in a second of time. Committing the hustle, committing the crime. Panning the camera, catching the angle. I cut through the web in the messy entangle. Flash on the road, yeah, we shooting for stars. Paving the streets and avoiding the bars. 24 frames, I don't blink. 24 frames, watch me lean. Capture the moment, kept it alive. 24 frames, and I still survive. In the phantom, stars in the roof, stars. Telling you the truth, I'm the living proof. Lost in the sauce, yeah, I'm going aloof. Fading away, disappearing like poof. Midnight, phantom, gliding on the street. Heart cold these eyes, but I'm bringing the heat. Cruising the city, the skyline of blur. Wrapped up in chinchilla, draped in the fur. They ask you what happened, I don't even care. I'm breathing a whole different echelon air. Codeine dreams in a purple lean. Navigating through a cinematic scene. Clean with the fit, keeping my energy mean. The money machine is the greenest of green. Astral projecting, I'm out of my mind. Leaving the fakes and the broke ones behind. Searching for peace that I probably won't find. But the diamonds are flawless, they leaving them blind. I'm a ghost in the shell, a myth in the flesh. Passing the test. test, weaving through the mesh. Every new drop, keep it undeniably fresh. Checkmate the king, playing 4D chess. Float in the phantom, stars in the roof. Stars, telling you the truth, I'm the living proof. Lost in the sauce, I'm gonna lose. Fading away, disappearing like poof. Midnight, phantom, gliding on the street. Heart cold as ice, but I'm bringing the heat.
Cold heart tears, but the heart is so broken. Cold heart jeans, but the heart is so broken.
Chrome hard jeans, but the heart is so broken. Words in the dark that were never left spoken. I'm in the pain with the ice on the chain. I'm walking alone in the freezing cold rain. Acoustic guitar, but the 808 hits. I'm losing my mind, falling into the pits. Scrolling the context, there's nobody I can just trust. The diamond is shining, but underneath everything's rust. I poured the syrup, I'm watching the colors just bleed. I got everything that I want, but it's not what I need. The mansion is empty, the echoes are painfully loud. I'm feeling so lonely while standing right inside a crowd. They smiling up front, but they holding a knife in the back. I'm pushing away, so I stay on the ultimate track. Designer the jacket, it's hiding the scars on my skin. I'm fighting the demons, I don't even know who will win. The melody's crying, the strings are just weeping in sorrow. I live for today, cause I might not see any tomorrow. Flashy the lifestyle, but mentally feeling fatigue. But all of the fakes and the snakes in the minor league. I blow out the smoke and I watch how it fades in the air. I look in the mirror, a stranger is giving a stare. Chrome hard jeans, but the heart is so broken. Words in the dark that were never left spoken. I'm in the pain with the ice on the chain. I'm walking alone in the freezing cold rain. Acoustic guitar, but the 808 hits. I'm losing my mind, falling into the pits. And I keep on running, but the hurt stays near. Every shade of smile turns into fear. If I call your name, will you disappear? Or leave me with nothing but the blacked out years? Cold hard jeans, but the heart is so broken. Words in the dark that were never left spoken. I'm in the pain with the ice on the chain. I'm walking alone in the freezing cold rain. Acoustic guitar, but the 808 hits. I'm losing my mind, falling into the pits.
Cold heart jeans, but the heart is so broken. Cold heart jeans, but the heart is so broken.
Walking the runway, I'm dodging the feds. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my style, man, it's getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk. Saint Laurent jacket, the leather is prime. I'm aging like wine, I'm ahead of my time. Mason Margiela, stepping out a ghost. I'm doing the most, doing more than the most. Grizzly go when I slide on the block. I'm keeping it strictly exclusive stock. The Louvre, the trap, yeah, my art is elite. I'm placing the masterpieces right on the street. She washing my collar, Dior on my shoes. I'm breaking the rules, making headline news. Regardez-moi bien, I'm the one they adore. Every time I drop, they be begging for more. I'm cutting the fabric, I measure the length. I'm turning my weakness right into my strength. The stylists are calling the brands on the piece. The flow is so nasty, it's a total beast. Walking the runway, I'm dodging the feds. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my style, man, it's getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk. The way that I shine, the world is a canvas, the pain in his mind. Tailored in pressure, I cut through the night. Every seam on my body is stitched in the light. Velvet on vision, the code in the thread. I turn every room into a look, they said. Palm of my hand, got the whole room dressed. I came with the pressure, and I came with the best. Walking the runway, I'm dodging the fast. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my stomach is getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk. Waking up early, the grind never sleep. The water is deep, but the profit is steep. Promise is broken, the promise is cheap. I sow what I want and I get what I reap. Switching the lanes in the blacked out coupe. Feeding the fam, keeping it strictly the loop. They tryna copy the sauce in the soup, but I'm a lone wolf, I don't run with the group. Check the account, it's a 7-figure song. Look at the mud and just see where I'm from. Beating the odds to the sound of the drum. Making them numb, making the kingdom. Following the paper trail, never gonna fail. Way down by the sins on a heavy scale. Flipping the pack, getting it out of the mail. I'm riding the wave, setting the sail. Paper trails, yeah, we get into the bag. Popping the tags, never stepping on the lag. Paper trails, yeah, we get into the bag. Popping the tags, never stepping on the lag. I turn a nickel straight into a dime. I'm bending the rules and I'm freezing the time. Writing my life in the form of a rhyme. The paper trail shining the perfect crime. Mama said keep it clean, keep your name on point. I learned how to move, how to oil that joint. Every step got a price, every move got a line. I was counting my losses, now I'm counting what's mine. Late night calls, it was pressure and heat. Now it's fresh white shoes and a velvet seat. I don't talk much, let the results repeat. When I pull up, they feel that same heartbeat. Came from the bottom, I know what it costs. Every wrong turn had a lesson I caught. Folded the pain till it turned to a knot. Now I move calm, but I still wanna lie. Following a paper trail, never gonna fail. Way down by the sins on a heavy scale. Flipping the pack, getting it out of the mail. I'm riding the wave, setting the sail. Paper trails, can we get into the bag? Popping the tags, never stepping on the lag. Paper trails, can we get into the bag? Popping the tags, never stepping on the lag. L'argent noir, hot in the paper trail. Flipping the weight on the digital scale. Shadows are moving the transaction clean. I'm running the script behind every scene. Dark money washing, the water is cold. A story of power that never gets old. Dark money washing, l'argent noir. Operating silent in the dead of the night. The money is dark but the diamonds are bright. Don't let the net, I'm making the play. I'm washing the sins and the ashes away. They tracing the crypto but I use a mixer. The system is broken, they calling the fixer. I'm moving the funds to an offshore account. I don't even look at the total amount. I'm not food, I don't care what they think. I'm pushing them closer right over the brink. The syndicate growing, the family strong. They try to cross me, they calculated wrong. Swiss bank deposits, the vault is secure. The hustle is dirty, the profit is pure. C'est la vie, mon ami. The game is ruthless, I'm knocking them out. Yeah, I'm leaving them toothless. A ghost in the network, a phantom for real. I sign in the blue and I finalize the deal. L'argent noir, hot in the paper trail. Flipping the weight on the digital scale. Shadows are moving the transaction clean. I'm running the script behind every scene. Dark money washing, the water is cold. A story of power that never gets old. Dark money washing, l'argent noir. Building up the base, I'm the architect, yeah. Walking in the bank, demanding my respect. Fruity with the loose, but the money serious. Moving through the shadows, staying so mysterious. 808 shaking, waking up the whole block. Round the clock grinding, I don't ever watch the clock. Hitting the piano roll, painting all the MIDI. Running up the racks, getting active in the city. I'm tweaking the EQ, I'm dropping the bass, sliding on the ops, leaving absolutely no trace. Side chaining the pain, compressing all the stress. Only dropping heat, I can never settle for less. Got the monitor shaking the studio hot, taking every chance, giving everything I got. They capping on the net, but their numbers looking weak. I haven't said a word, let the synthesizer speak. I bounce out the track, send it straight to the streets. I'm starving these rookies, monopolizing the beats. They asking for features, they begging for stems. I'm locking the vault, I am hoarding the gems. The limit of hitting the master is loud. I walk in the room and I silence the crowd. Building up the base, I'm the architect. Walking in the bank, demanding my respect. Fruity with the loops, but the money serious. Moving through the shadows, staying so mysterious. 808 shaking, waking up the whole block. Round the clock grinding, I don't ever watch the clock. Pressure in the room, I keep it all aligned. Brick by brick, I build it line by line. Hands on the board while the whole thing grow. Say my name once, then they already know. Building up the base, I'm the architect. Walking in the bank, demanding my respect. Fruity with the loops, but the money serious. Moving through the shadows, staying so mysterious. 808 shaking, waking up the whole block. Round the clock grinding, I don't ever watch the clock. Water boiling hot, straight up from the ground. Middle of the map, I'm locking it down. Hot springs, bubbling pressure in the pipes. I'm earning the stars, and I'm earning the stripes. Reaching the boiling point, steam in the air. They testing my patience, I dare you to dare. Living in the heat, the climate is savage. I'm stacking the cabbage, avoiding the damage. The temperature rising, the city on fire. I'm preaching the truth to the absolute lie. Moving like water, I flow through the cracks. I'm carrying the load of the hood on my backs. The guys are erupting, the power immense. I'm hopping the border, I'm jumping the fence. They thought I was cool and they thought I was done, but I'm just reloading it, clipping the gun. The thermal vision on, I can see through the fake. I'm taking the slice and I'm eating the cake. Sweating the details, I perfect the craft. They're sinking like stones on a broken down raft. The mineral water, the healing is deep. I'm making the moves while the enemy sleep. Water boiling hot, straight up from the ground. Middle of the map, I'm locking it down. Hot springs, bubbling pressure in the pipes. I'm earning the stars, and I'm earning the stripes. Reaching the boiling point, steam in the air. They testing my patience, I dare you to dare. I operate deep in the dead of the night, out of the sight, keeping my circle so tight. These rookies be barking, but broke at the bite. I step in the room and I alter the light. Maserati roaring, the engine, the beast. Fast and furious, now I sit at the feast. They thought I was starving, I'm claiming the east. My demons alive, but they find a release. Diamonds, they dancing, the flawless baguette. Pacing my chest, playing Russian roulette. I never forgive and I never forget. I'm clearing the board, yeah, I'm collecting the debt. Gucci my steps, Balenciaga my stance. I took the risk, I didn't wait for a chance. Not a paper multiplying, expanding the brand. I got the whole city right palm of my hand. Shadows moving when the midnight strike. Riding in the ghost, yeah, I do what I like. No cap in my rap, I've been earning my stripes. Living this movie, dodging the club, I be reading the room. Cold on my face, but I bloom in the gloom. Names on the ledger, I'm calling the tomb. Everybody talking till I enter the Zoom. Watch how I move when the pressure is high. Knife in the smile, I can see through the lie. Built from the ash, now I'm touching the sky. They wanted my phone, now they asking me why. VVS frost in the dark when I turn. Every scar earn, every lesson I learn. Paper keep talking, the paper keep burn. But I never fold, I just wait for my turn. Same old shadows when the headlamps flash. Same old hunger when the numbers stack. I've been through the smoke and I came from the crack. Now I'm at the front and they watching my back. Shadows moving when the midnight strikes. Riding in a ghost, yeah, I do what I like. No cap in my rap, I've been earning my strides. Living this movie, dodging the hype. Shadow work, heavy dirt, watch the money pile up. Pouring the mud in the double styrofoam cup. I seen the floor, I seen the ceiling break. I seen the cold turn, every smile fade. If I go quiet, that just mean I'm awake. Deep in the dark, I made my own shade. Shadows moving when the midnight strikes. Riding in a ghost, yeah, I do what I like. No cap in my rap, I've been earning my stride. Living this movie, dodging the hype. Shadow work, heavy dirt, watch the money pile up. Pouring the mud in the double styrofoam cup. Shooting a movie, no. Shooting a movie, no. Yeah, shooting a movie, no cut, no take. I'm spotting the snake, the grass too fake. Director's cut, yeah, I edit the scene. Loading the check when I'm keeping it clean. We running the numbers to jump in my hand. I dumped the clutch, got the bass in the trunk. Comfy in my zone, yeah, the workflow was flawless. City moving wild, yeah, the jungle is lawless. Rendering the vision cinematic and grim. They tryna flow, but they learning to swim. I drop on the 2, watch the analytics spike. They riding my wave like a customized bike. From the lens to the screen, yeah, the focal is sharp. I'm pulling the strings like I'm playing a harp. Got a whole lot of eyes, but they pausing the frame. They watching my talk, yeah, they knowing the name. Flash on the dash, putting ops in the past. Building the empire, I built it the legend. Generating the cast like a prompt in the shell. I walked through the fire, I made it through hell. Lighting the set, keeping energy dark. I'm swimming with sharks, leaving a permanent mark. Roll that clip back, ooh, watch me move. All eyes on me, nothing to prove. Shooting the movie, no cut, no take. I'm spotting the snake, the grass too fake. Director's cut, yeah, I edit the scene. Loading the check when I'm keeping it clean. Running the numbers, they jump in my hands. I dumped the clutch, got the bass in the trunk. Fade to black, then I come right through. New frame, same hunger, same view. They want my pace, they want my flame. I leave one shot, wait, remember, wait, my name. Shooting a movie, no cut, no take. I'm spotting the snake, the grass too fake. Director's cut, yeah, I edit the scenes. Loading the check when I'm keeping it clean. We running the numbers to jump in my hands. I dumped the clutch, got the bass in the trunk. Touching down it, CDG on past the crowd. Skipping the line, keep the mood on bout. The AP glow, it catch the eye. Paddock on wrist, I'm living high. Pas de problema, moving calm. I'm building a tower with a steady calm. They talking codes, I read the room. I bend that corner, then I leave too soon. Firm it like, girl, watch what you say. I collect that debt, then I fade away. Passport stamped, yeah, visa valid. Green in the bag, and the plans stay massive. Bomb ain't on me, the fabric rare. I step in first, and I change the air. Tout est carré, the books stay clean. Bosses at the table, you know what I mean. From runway hush to the backseat hum. One phone call and the check gon' come. Foreign exchange, switching the currency. Cash, dealing with ops, it's a real emergency. Je suis le patron ici, c'est ma ville. Comptez les billets, get straight to the mill. From Paris to Atlanta, the connection is deep. I'm wide awake. Why the enemy sleep? From Paris to Atlanta, we run it tonight. One step, one flight, and I'm taking what's mine. transatlantic flight just to pick up the bag. I pop the seal fast, then I pop the tag. No tourist talk, I don't post for the frame. I move like a legend with the shorter name. Late night ballroom, marble and chrome. One hand on the deal, one hand on the throne. They want that access, they want that lane. I gave them a glance, then I kept my name. From same side dinners to the bank can't sing. Same coast there, same Taylor Sheen. Cash in the envelope, crisp as stack. Old world manners with a young king track. They see the heat when I walk in calm. Too many watches, not enough alone. Foreign exchange, switching the currency. Cash, dealing with ops, it's a real emergency. Je suis le bac, only sees in my ville. Compte les billets, again straight to the mill. From Paris to Atlanta, the connection is deep, I'm wide awake. Why the enemy sleep? From Paris to Atlanta, we running tonight. One stamp, one flight, and I'm taking what's mine. No sleep, I'm counting in silence. Old name shook when I stepped in violence. Ain't about luck, it's precision and taste. Two cities linked, then the pace won't break. Foreign exchange, switching the currency. Cash, dealing with ops, it's a real emergency. Je suis le patron ici, c'est ma ville. Comptez les billets, again straight to the mill. From Paris to Atlanta, the connection is deep, I'm wide awake. Why the enemy sleep? From Paris to Atlanta, we run it tonight. One stamp, one flight, and I'm taking what's mine. Energy specking, the levels are breaking the meter. I pull up in black, and I look like a Grim Reaper. Spitting the venom, I'm toxic, I'm highly contagious. The numbers I'm pulling are totally fucking outrageous. Distortion is heavy, it's melting the absolute brain. I'm dodging the traffic, I'm switching the fast lane. Got VVS diamonds, they flashing like strobe lights. I'm skipping the sleep and I'm taking the glow flights. The crowd going crazy, the barricades falling apart. I mastered the chaos, I turn it to beautiful art. Opium aesthetic, the leather is dragging the floor. I kick in the hinges, I don't gotta knock on the door. They tryna match it, but they let the battery pack. I'm running in front of my shooters, a guard in the back. The bass is so fuzzy, it rattles the teeth in your jaw. I live by the jungle, I don't give a damn about the lie. Neon demons dancing in a mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. Synth screaming, yeah, the 808 is distorted. All my funds are completely undocumented and imported. Rage in the cage, we turning up the whole venue. I'm ordering the money right off the secret menu. Beep, beep, beep. Neon demons dancing in a mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. Chrome on my fingers, I'm cold when I shake hands. Whole room tremble when I step in with the wasteland. Face in the flash, but I move like a ghost cut. Pressure on pressure, and I never get froze up. I've been in the static, I turn to the signal. Built from the pressure, now the whole frame brittle. I got the mask on, but the grin is visible. Every little loss got me more full cut. Let's avoid non-English, need original line. Let's finish with bridge and final chorus, maybe. Hands in the air, let the whole thing fracture. One more hit and the night goes faster. Names on the tracks, but they all look smaller. I came from the fire, now I walk through the molten color. Neon demons dancing in the mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. City screaming, yeah, the 808 is distorted. All my funds are completely undocumented and imported. Rage in the cage, we turning up the whole venue. I'm ordering the money right off the secret menu. Neon demons dancing in the mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. Viral velocity, breaking the scale. Schedule to drop, I can never derail. Friday at midnight, we flooding the feed. I'm planting the root and I'm watering the seed. Algorithm blessed, yeah, the numbers go up. Pouring the victory straight in the cup. Viral velocity, breaking the scale. Schedule to drop, I can never derail. Short form popping, the comments are crazy. My vision is clear while their vision is hazy. I'm tracking the metrics, I check analytics. I'm making a fortune, ignoring the critics. Swipe up the screen, yeah, the hook is too catchy. My shooters are loyal, your shooters are sketchy. Uploading the file, hitting publish right now. They watching the throne and they taking the bottle. Retention is high, the engagement is peak. I'm making them up what they making a week. From the tube to the talk, I'm dominating the space. I look at the money right dead in the face. Trending on Twitter, I'm sparking debate. I'm early to the bag, they arriving too late. No organic decay, and my growth is propelled. I captured the market, the products are sold. Viral velocity, breaking the scale. Schedule to drop, I can never derail. Party at midnight, we flooding the feed. I'm planting the root and I'm watering the seed. Algorithm blessed, yeah, the numbers go up. Pouring the victory straight in the cup. Viral velocity, breaking the scale. Schedule to drop, I can never derail. Hey. Slide on the block and no witnesses left. Counting this paper until I go deaf. Step in the field, gotta watch on step. I'm moving tactical, got on my rep. Slide. Ain't no witnesses left. Whole lot of game. Yeah, we playing it up. Spinning the block with the mask on my face, leaving no trace. Running the rest of the race, heart beating fast, yeah, I'm setting the pace. Beating the charge and dismissing the case. Drillers on deck, yeah, we fully equipped. Script flip, whole lot of clips in the whip. Sipping the white, yeah, I take me a sip. Sinking these ships with a single grip. Our block empty, they hiding inside. We taking the trophies, we crushing their pride. My brothers is ruthless, they ready to ride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I got the drama, we stalled in the V. You paying the price, nothing is free. Only real steppers is rolling with me. Top of the food chain, the alpha, the gut on the block, ain't no witnesses left. Counting this paper until I go deaf. Step in the field, gotta watch on step. I'm moving tactical, got on my rep. Slide. Ain't no witnesses left. Whole lot of game. Yo, we playing it up. Phone stay quiet, but the rumors get loud. I keep it low key, still moving the crowd. Look at my eyes, see the smoke in the shroud. Cold with the motion, I don't need a vow. Backseat dark while we plotting ahead. Wrong moving, you in the misled. They talk too much, then they end up scared. I keep the lane where the brave get fed. No peace for the weak when the night get thin. I've been locked in, gotta warm my grin. Count on the crew when the pressure come in. If I say move, then the whole team spins. Slide through the cracks, let the silence speak. Built for the climb, never built for the meat. If they want smoke, then it's all in the week. I turn cold spots to a blacktop street. Slide on the block, ain't no witnesses left. Counting this paper until I go deaf. Step in the field, gotta watch on step. I'm moving tactical, got on my rep. Slide. Ain't no witnesses left. Whole lot of game. Yo, we playing it up. Top cruising on the PCH. Putting 10 million right into the safe. Palm trees blowing in the California breeze. I got the whole industry down on their knees. Bouncing the hydraulic, hitting the switch. I plotted a blueprint to get out the ditch. Yeah. Sun going down over Malibu water. I'm locking the deals and I'm causing a slaughter. The chronic is burning, the cabin is filled up with smoke. I look at the haters and treat them like they just a joke. Khaki suit creasing the trucks on my feet. I brought the Atlanta flow right to the Western Street. Surfing the wave, yeah, the tide is incredibly high. I'm pushing the limit, I'm telling the limits goodbye. From Crenshaw to Venice, I'm getting the absolute maximum. I'm paying the taxes and nothing but platinum, they thought I was local. I went and I made it a global. I'm acting savage but moving incredibly noble. The sunset is orange, the Ferrari is matching the tint. The money is fresh like it came from the government. I navigate sharks in the ocean, I'm swimming with predators. I'm making the calls and avoiding the creditors.
Scroll through the feed, I'm the ghost in the wire. Spitting this gasoline, fueling the fire. Pockets on heavy, the bandwidth is full. I'm shaking the market, the digital bull. They uploading tracks, but my export is gold. The story of hustle that never gets old. Trapping the data, I'm moving the megabytes. Working through days and surviving the mega nights. I check the statistics, the ceiling is shattered. The opinions of haters are never once mattered. Pushing the limits, I process the pain. Washing the blood with the digital rain. Cooking the link, making the server just crash. Flipping the views right into the physical cash. Shadow banned once, but I came back alive. Carving in spaces where they can't survive. Cracking the code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, holding that one for show. Cracking the code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, holding that one for show. New page, new name, but the same old hunger. Make it move quick, make the whole room wonder. Cold little click, then the wave hit fast. Turn a small spark to a whole forecast. I don't need permission, I don't need a lane. I've been the whole grid when I step in the frame. Every little post got a pull. Every little lock is exposed when I pull. I've been in the grind where the weak get muted. Built from the noise, now the sound is rooted. Numbers on the rise of the weak ones talk. I keep it in motion, I don't ever walk. If they want a war, then I move like a ghost. Take the whole crown, then I leave with the most. Cracking the code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, on that one for show. Cracking the code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, holding that one for show. They watch from the sideline, I move in the dark. One little spark, then I flood every chart. No panic, no pause, just pressure and proof. I bend the whole system and slip through the loop. The code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, holding that one for show. Cracking the code algorithm, yeah. Dodging the basics, I'm in your ear. Run up the streets, watch the decimals grow. Quiet invasion, holding that one for show. Keep it tight, keep it cold. Swipe the plastic, make it do a backflip, flip. Fast lane, fast cash, never taking no lip. No, punching the methods, the IP is masked. I'm doing the dash and I'm never outclassed. Crypto in the pocket, the ledger runs cold. I'm buying the block and it never gets sold. Offbeat with the flow, but I'm right in the pocket. Plug in the proxy, then I launch like a rocket. Running through bins, got the code on lock. Working late, I was making moves off clock. They talking about blocks, but my block be the chain. Making 100 bands while I'm riding the train. Routing the numbers, keep the trail all hidden. Taking the profit, moving clean, moving rigid. They trying to trace me, I bounce on the map. 7 jumps deep and I'm gone in the snap. No physical bricks, yeah, the hustle is remote. Stay on the water, I'm doubling the boat. The game is an art and the canvas is finance. Growth on repeat, let it happen by chance. VPN active, server out the way. I keep it low and I make it pay. Keep it tight, keep it cold. New bag, same roll, never fall. Swipe the plastic, make it do a backflip, flip. Fast lane, fast cash, never taking no lip. No, punching the methods, the IP is masked. I'm doing the dash and I'm never outclassed. Crypto in the pocket, the ledger runs cold. I'm buying the block and it never gets sold. I don't need noise, I move like a shadow. Every little piece got a price and a handle. Check my reflection in the blacked out screen. Same old hunger, but the route more clean. Heat on the line, I switch up the lane. Fresh little play, but the name stay the same. Stack on the stack, let the paper climb. I've been on time like a metronome line. Hands in the work, got a head full of plans. Turn a small move to a whole lot of bands. No loose ends, everything aligned. Built from the grind and the grind refined. Talk slick, but they never come near. I keep it all moving, disappear, reappear. When the night hit, I'm already gone. Same cold grin when the numbers look long. Keep it moving, keep it low. Nothing random, everything goes. Swipe the plastic, make you do a backflip. Fast lane, fast cash, never taking no lip. No, punching the methods, the IP is masked. I'm doing the dash and I'm never outclassed. Crypto in the pocket, the ledger runs cold. I'm buying the block and it never gets sold. Nodes connecting, wires intersecting. Loading up the checkpoint, visually projecting. Comfy in my zone, rendering the heat. Got the cinematic framing every time I hit the street. Glitch in the matrix, living in the code. Heavy on the gas, I'm switching up the mode. Comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone. Generating visions moving through the interface. I'm winning the marathon, they stuck in the race. The UI is comfy, the workflow is fast. I'm building an empire I know's gonna last. Prompting the future, erasing the past. The shadows are long and the shadows are cast. They tryna replicate the sauce that I drip, but they crushing the system, they sinking the ship. I dial in the settings, the resolution is raw. Breaking every limit, breaking every single law. Customizing the life, yeah, I tailor the suit. I'm planting the tree and I'm harvesting fruit. The GPU burning, the graphics are wild. I've been a menace since I was a child. Aesthetic is gloomy, the aesthetic is grim. The water was deep, better learn how to swim. Nodes connecting, wires intersecting. Loading up the checkpoint, visually projecting. Comfy in my zone, rendering the heat. Got the cinematic framing every time I hit the street. Glitch in the matrix, living in the code. Heavy on the gas, I'm switching up the mode. Comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone. I move like a signal through the haze and the fog. Every little flaw in the plane gets off. Cold in the frame, but my pulse stay hot. I built this from a spark in a dead end spot. They talk in the comments, I turn it to fuel. I keep it sharp, yeah, I play it cool. Late night pressure, I turn it to art. All of the pieces fit once I start. I kept my head down, let the screen glow bright now. Every dark corner got a cinematic light. No handouts, only hands on the wheel. If it don't feel right, I don't sign a deal. One more push, let the system breathe. Watch it bloom when I shift the keys. Dark to sleep, then back to deep. I stay locked while the whole world sleeps. Connecting, wires intersecting. Loading up the checkpoint, visually projecting. Comfy in my zone, rendering the heat. Got the cinematic framing every time I hit the street. Glitch in the matrix, living in the code. Heavy on the gas, I'm switching up the mode. Comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone, comfy in my zone.
Yeah. As forward emotion, the tempo is frantic. I'm crossing the ocean, the massive Atlantic. My nodes are connected, the system is primed. The rhythm is perfect, the sequence is timed. No buffer in here, I'm the rip to the source. A thoroughbred stallion, a dark moving horse. They lagging behind, yeah, the engine is stalled. I step in the room and I'm making a call. Render the cash with a stash on the floor. Every time that I win, I'll be coming for more. The setup is crazy, the harbor's the lead. I'm bringing the winner, I'm bringing the sleep. Double tap screen and validating the flex. I'm catching the checks and I'm breaking the necks. A heavy aesthetic, a custom profile. I'm running the marathon mile by mile. Hold that, watch me move. Heavy low coming through. Hold that, watch me move. Heavy low coming through. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Never the same, they know the name. Put any rookie to shame. I carry the weight, I flip the script, loading it up. Heavy supply, looking to reap, right in the eye. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. New lane, new frame, I'm cutting the lines. Old pain, cold chain, I'm leaving behind. They talk in the lobby, I'm moving the dark. I turn every room into a seat in the mark. I came from the pressure, I came from the grind. I built up the pressure, I sharpen my mind. Heavy on the lid, but the face stay calm. Pocket full of thunder, but the grip stay on. Now they wanna copy, wanna study the route, but the map in my hands got a real truth out. Every step is pressure, every breath is proof. When I pull up on it, that's a headline do. Hold that, watch me move. Heavy load coming through. Hold that, watch me move. Heavy load coming through. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Never the same, I know the name. Put any rookie to shame. I carry the weight, I flip the script, loading it up. Heavy supply, looking to reap, right in the yacht. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Drop out the frame, let the fear breathe. Then I come back, you know that they seen. One more stand, one more climb. Heavy checkpoint, all mine, all mine, all. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Never the same, I know the name. Put any rookie to shame. I carry the weight, I flip the script, loading it up. Heavy supply, looking to reap, right in the yacht. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Heavy checkpoint, say it again. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Walking the runway, I'm dodging the feds. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my style, man, it's getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk. Saint Laurent jacket, the leather is prime. I'm aging like wine, I'm ahead of my time. Mason Margiela, stepping out a ghost. I'm doing the most, doing more than the most. Grizzly go when I slide on the block. I'm keeping it strictly exclusive stock. The Louvre, the trap, yeah, my art is elite. I'm placing the masterpieces right on the street. She washing my collar, Dior on my shoes. I'm breaking the rules, making headline news. Regardez-moi bien, I'm the one they adore. Every time I drop, they be begging for more. I'm cutting the fabric, I measure the length. I'm turning my weakness right into my strength. The stylists are calling the brands on the piece. The flow is so nasty, it's a total beast. Walking the runway, I'm dodging the feds. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my style, man, it's getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk. That I shine, the world is a canvas, the pain in his mind. Tailored in pressure, I cut through the night. Every seam on my body is stitched in the light. Velvet on vision, the code in the thread. I turn every room into a look, they said. Palm of my hand, got the whole room dressed. I came with the pressure, and I came with the best. Walking the runway, I'm dodging the feds. Sleeping on silk, yeah, the finest, the best. Haute couture, je suis très magnifique. You biting my style, man, it's getting tragic. Design on my step and design on my walk. I let the success do the absolute talk.
Was it fake? Was it fake? Red eyes shining in the dark of the room. Easy on the mic, I'm predicting your doom. You say you was loyal, said that you was my dog, but I see the stake hiding inside the fall. Plot twist, baby, I'ma move to the right. I drank the venom first, now I'm winning the fight. Let's go!
poison in your veins, biting on my neck. I gave you the keys, gave you the blank check. Trap house turned into 100 estate. I thought it was love, but I guess it was hate. Red eye shining in the dark of the room. Easy on the mic, I'm protecting your doom. You said you were loyal, saying you were my dog, but I see the snake hiding inside the fog. Plot twisted, I'm immune to the fight. I drank the phantom first, now I'm winning the fight. Let's go! You got poison in your veins, biting on my knee. I gave you the keys, gave you the blade. Trap house turned into 100 estate. I thought it was love, but I guess it was hate. Demons dancing in the mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. Sent this screaming, yeah, the 808 is distorted. All my funds are completely undocumented and imported. Rage in a cage. We turning up the whole venue. I'm ordering the money right off the secret menu. Energy spiking, the levels are breaking the meter. I pull up in black and I look like the Grim Reaper, spitting the venom. I'm toxic, I'm highly contagious. The numbers I'm pulling are totally fucking outrageous. Distortion is heavy, it's melting the absolute brain. I'm dodging the traffic, I'm switching the fast lane. Got VVS diamonds, they flashing like strobe lights. I'm skipping the sleep and I'm taking the glow flights. The crowd going crazy, the barricades falling apart. I mastered the chaos, I turned it to beautiful art. Opium aesthetic, the leather is dragging the floor. I kick in the hinges, I don't gotta knock on the door. They tryna match it, but they like the battery pack. I'm running the front and my shooters are guarding the back. The bass is so fuzzy, your battles, the teeth in your jaw. I live by the jungle, I don't give a damn about the law. Chrome on my wrist, got it coated in panic. I move like a threat in the whole room, manic. Faces on freeze when I step in the frame. Every little rumor keeps circling my name. I got the receipts, but I burn the paper. I'm two in the cut for a clean caper. Whole squad hungry, we don't do the talking. We turn one room to a ride with a walk-it. Black outfit and the fit look cursed. Every new bag make the old one hurt. Tell me who next when the sirens played. I'm still in the pit with the price I made. Hands in the air when the kick drum shakes. Whole place crack when the floorboards break. Hold that drop, watch it split. Big six in my name, then lose the grip. Neon demons, back again. Run that chaos, back to the end. Neon demons dancing in the mosh pit. Told the label I ain't taking no split. Sent the screaming, yeah, the 808 is distorted. All my funds are completely undocumented and imported. Rage in the cage. We turning up the whole venue. I'm ordering the money right off the secret menu. Master channel peeking, red line in the dash, exporting away, turning art into cash. The final export, yeah, the project is done. I'm looking around, I'm the only true one, saving the file, backing up to the cloud, moving in silence but speaking so loud, clipping on the red, pushing right through the roof, living out the dream, I ain't walking the proof. The strings in the background, the orchestra plays. I'm counting the money, I'm counting the days, the brass and the horns, yeah, the symphony dark. I'm lighting the match and I'm sparking the spark, bouncing the audio, now the quality prime. I'm stopping the clock and I'm freezing the time. The studio dark but the monitor glows. That's just how the life of a visionary goes. The beat drops heavy in absolute quake. I'm spotting the rat and I'm severing the snake. Master channel peeking, red line in the dash, exporting away.
so loud. The metadata said the tags are in line. I'm leaving the regular standard behind. The upload is finished, the link is not live. Only the realest are meant to survive. Folders on folders, I keep it precise. Every last edit was paid for in vice. Fade out the pain, let the credits all roll. I put my whole life in the lift of the roll. Let it all ring out, let the fire. Every scar, every frame, every truth I sold. Master channel peeking, red line in a dash. Exporting away, turning art into cash. The final export, yeah.